It's a snowball. It doesn't stop.
So, first of all, I did my research. What's this company doing?
If you're in the field looking for businesses for the company you're helping, you start realizing the type of people they are. The guy that's like low-key chill and lean back, he's usually the one that... I'm still fucking doing it for the money, man. No, by the way.
Saw that thing.
That's insane. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself.
Hello guys, welcome back to Social Script Solutions podcast. We have Morné de Klerk right here and Francois La Grange.
How's it, guys?
He is one of our affiliates. You want to explain what affiliate is?
Okay, so basically, I'm in the field, looking for new clients, looking for new companies, looking what the companies do, getting the emails and giving it over to these guys.
It really helps a lot. When you think about affiliating, like when we started, Viliam, you and myself, it was just us grinding and getting the clients and struggling to get the clients in the beginning. And then we need to do the work as well while searching for other clients.
Yes.
So it's like it's a snowball. It doesn't stop. But when you get someone that does affiliate work, it gets so much easier. It takes so much weight off our shoulders.
Yes, you guys get to focus on your side of the work, and
Yes.
I get to be in the field, focus on my side.
Yes.
Getting new clients, like I said, and these guys can start grinding and putting in the work on their side.
Yes. Like Viliam and Theo, they are into the website building and everything. I got one client previously, but they into the website building and it's a fucking lot of work.
Yeah.
It's not just like quick website. It's built and everything. You can ask an AI to build the website, but you still need to go do the changes you want.
Yes.
You can get a template, but you still need to go do the changes. You still need to go do the research for the company.
Of course, there's a lot of work that's going into this.
Tell them or tell me one of the best clients you've gotten or almost got.
Okay, so basically I was at Meerten at the time.
Okay.
And I saw a place called Ingrain. And I saw it was like a big factory type of company. So first of all, I did my research. What's this company doing? And I saw they were specializing in grain, like feed for animals and products we use every day. And yeah, the place's name is Ingrain. So I went there and I told them, listen, I see you guys are doing this and we would love to help you take your business further. If it might be, say, marketing or doing their website for them.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, like it sounds good, all sounds good. And we went further with it, sent them emails and whatnot. But yeah.
They never responded.
They didn't respond.
Yeah. that's usually the case.
Yeah,
like
it is.
And when you get into more into the field, like I'm not in the field anymore. Well, I am still in the field a bit here and there.
Yes.
But when you're in the field for a long period of time, and then I'm talking between 6 months to a year and a half, if you're in the field looking for businesses for the company you're helping, you start realizing the type of people they are.
Of course.
Because they would go like, yes, this sounds amazing. I'm going to make millions with you guys.
I've gotten a lot of those clients.
Yeah, and
telling me, yes, let's go, let's do it. But
yes, they never
heard from them again.
Yeah. And the guy that's like low-key chill and lean back, he's usually the one that will take you.
Of course. It's usually those guys that go with it and say, right, I hear you guys out. Let's check out your packages. Let's take a look at it. And they're usually the type of people that go for it.
Definitely. And one of the big like nice feelings you get is when one of the companies want to schedule a meeting with you. Like you're not writing the email, you're not going, can we schedule a meeting with you? Like we still do that, we still need to do that.
Yes.
But when they contact you and
ask you for a meeting.
Yes, that's like, my heart will go boom, 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 man.
That's one of the best feelings. Like I was at Sappi at the time.
Yeah.
It's also here in South Africa. And I went to the big guys and I told them, listen, this is what we do. This is who we are.
Yeah.
And would you be interested? And also, like you said, the guy is so chilled. He's sitting there, he's like, yeah, It sounds good. It sounds good.
Mm.
When can we arrange a meeting?
Yes.
I was like, hey,
Yes.
let's go.
Yes, that's so true. And if I can give a piece of advice, and I think you'll agree with this, when you're talking to someone and you want to do business with them, or you're talking to a company and you want to help them with the website, ad running, ad campaigns, you want to do copywriting, you want to do SEO, you want to do any of those things, you never talk about price.
Never.
You never talk about price. This is going to be a hack I'm going to give to you guys today. When you talk about pricing, they're going to feel like you are heads down, you're just there for the money.
Of course.
But when you're not talking about pricing, for instance, if you ask me how much is it going to be, then I'm going to tell you it's a lot of thinking we need to do, a lot of analysis we need to run through. You make up a bullshit story.
Yes.
And you just tell them, we'll come back to you through email.
Yes, we'll get back to you.
Yes.
That's all.
Then they know, okay, this guy's legit. He's going to come back to us because he wants to do the work for the money, but he's not going to think about we are doing it for the money.
Yes, yes.
He's going to think about like, oh shit, he's really going to study us before giving us just a quote.
Yes. And it's not about getting that money like you say.
Yes.
It's more about taking care of that company, trying to help that company achieve a greater goal.
I'm still fucking doing it for the money, man.
No, of course.
No, but I totally agree. I totally agree. And it's so funny you say that. One motto we have in Social Script Solution is, no matter how big, no matter how small, we treat you the same.
Of course.
Because if you take our small package and you take our big package, we're going to give the small package the best and the big one the best.
Of course.
Equal. It's equal.
Yes. Obviously, you have to put in 100% the work, no matter what type of package, like you're saying.
Yes.
Say, for instance, someone take the best package, like you're saying, you're putting in 100% of the work.
Yeah.
If someone's taking the smallest package, you've got to put the 100% of work.
Yes.
Then you show the client, right, I'm giving it all. And the client receives that message.
Yes.
Like, these guys, they're not fucking around.
Yes.
So...
Like so you know this, we are targeting overseas companies most of the time.
Yes.
Like we are stationed in South Africa for time being.
Yes.
But we target overseas companies because they like to do business with entrepreneurs. South Africa is a bit behind with the social media and everything. Everybody is on social media, but they don't know about ads and building websites. They know it exists, but they're more local connections.
Yes,
and word to mouth, word to ear.
Yes,
that thing. They're more like that here in South Africa. So as Social Script Solutions, we have a big advantage than most companies starting up to try to do this, what we are doing, because we are in the game. We have been in the game for a long period of time now.
Definitely.
So we are at an advantage. We filled the gap. There was a gap needed for this in South Africa. And
yes, we have that jump start.
Yes. And not just because I'm working in Social Script Solutions, I'm one of the co-founders, but our work is fucking outstanding. It's really top notch. It's top notch. It competes with the overseas people that's doing the same job as us.
Definitely. If you're looking at the type of product we serve to the people, or the type of work we put in, and compare to the overseas companies, like you're saying, you can see there's a level of comparison, and you can definitely see, say, the detail in our work and the detail in overseas companies' work.
Yes.
It's basically the same.
It is.
And that's what we're focusing on.
Yes.
And bring that to South Africa, bring that type of work to South Africa. A lot of people, like you're saying, they don't know about it. We are far behind.
Yes.
We have that jump start, but that's what makes it tricky for us.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know what this social media marketing is.
Yes.
And what the SEO and content creating and website designing, all that type of stuff, they don't know what it is. Like you're saying, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, YouTube, they're just scrolling through.
Yes.
They are there for the entertainment. So their minds is a bit stuck on it.
Yeah.
And once it comes to ads,
I think
a lot of people don't see what's going into it.
Yes. And ads is one of the best things you can do for your company.
Of course.
And I said this in the previous podcast and the one prior to that with Lene. It's so hard to bring people to your company in today's age because everything is digital.
Yes.
But it's so easy to take your company to them.
Yes.
Because they are online. You know where they are. Take your company there through ads, videos, social media.
Of course.
Companies need to be on social media. I mean, take Red Bull. We're not sponsored, by the way. Tag them. It's just amazing. But take Red Bull, for example. They are on Red Bull are famous for adrenaline.
Yes.
All the videos they post on social media.
Yes.
People doing crazy shit, running ads. They are on social media. All these big companies, they are on social media because they know where everybody is.
Of course.
Where everybody are. They are on social media.
Yes, the type of ads they are running. People don't think about this.
Mm.
Yes, there's the ads on the TV saying Red Bull gives you wings.
Yes.
But if you look at their sports category,
yes,
doing stunts, like you said, in cars, on bikes, on
Formula One,
every single sport, high adrenaline sport there is,
they are going
Red Bull
into
is
it.
there.
Yes.
And that's basically their ads.
Yes.
They're doing something different.
Yes.
And that's why they're so famous.
We're supporting
If
them.
you walking into a shop, into a garage, say for instance, you're walking in and you know there's Red Bull in the fridge.
Yes.
You might go look for a Monster or a Play or whatnot. Red Bull's always going to catch your eye.
And Red Bull is expensive.
Yes.
It is, but I'm saying this for a reason. They're expensive for a reason.
Yes.
They don't come down with their prices. You get specials by all means, but they're not coming down with their prices.
Never.
Like Monster did or Play did. They're not coming down with their prices because they know their worth.
Yes.
That's why people is gonna keep supporting them.
Yes, of course. When I walk into that shop and I'm looking at someone thinking, should they buy Red Bull? Should they buy, say, that Switch drinks?
Yes.
The Switch is 10 Rand.
Yeah.
The Red Bull is 35 Rand.
Yes.
There's a big price difference. But
it's the mentality, the subconscious idea.
Yes, it's the psychological idea that tells them, I'm going to pay more. I'm going to get one hell of a product out of that.
Yes, I'm going to get a better boost me. I'm going to get a better experience.
Yes, of course. And that's what Red Bull stays at. And they keep on giving that perfect product.
Yes.
But they never bring that price down. That's why Switch always stays at 10 Rand. They can't bring it up again.
Yes.
When they bring it up again, people are going to see, what's this?
Yeah.
Never and they're going to go over to Monster and back to Red Bull and stuff like that.
And it's so true. Lene also told me something interesting about Red Bull. Excuse me. I'm not going to put that meme again. If you want to see the meme, go to the previous video, okay? Red Bull fucking jumped on the train of the Hawk 2 girl. They brought out a can with Hawk 2 spin on that thing.
I saw that thing.
That's insane. They staying on the trend. And I said this in the previous video. I'm going to say it again. But I'm not going to do this in the future. Go watch the previous videos, please. The podcast, sorry. They are hopping on the train. And how trends work is you hop on the train, you follow it, not till the station. Just before the station, you hop onto the next train. Yes. You should never stop the momentum of hopping on trains.
You keep on going forward.
Yes, because when you stop at the train station, the train is over.
Yes.
And you're going to lose viewers.
And you fall behind.
Yes.
On trends, on everything.
And if you upload a video onto your TikTok, let's say TikTok, with a popular sound, it's a 50, I would say a 70-30. 70% chance you are going to get more views.
Yes.
And it's a 30% chance that you're not going to get more views. But if you are not hopping on the trend, it's literally the 50-50.
Exactly. If you're taking sounds that are trending, like music.
Yes.
If you go and you make a TikTok, you can use your voice, but you're looking at a song that is trending the most, putting that into your TikTok.
Yes.
And you cancel out the audio.
Yeah.
Immediately, you're going to get a lot more views.
Yeah.
And it's like you say, 70-30, but the 70 chance is there.
It is there.
Yes.
It's literally, in business talk, we call it a calculated risk.
Yes.
If I'm taking my money and I'm investing into Bitcoin, but you know the bull run is in like 4 weeks, that's a calculated risk.
Of course.
You know you're going to make money out of that.
Yeah.
It's like a 95% chance you're going to make you're going to 4x your money out of that.
Yes, but very important. As long as that risk is calculated.
Yes.
I say go for it.
Don't just jump head straight into something.
Never.
Don't just quit your job and go start a business.
Yes,
stay in that job for a bit. Stay in it. It's a 9-to-5. It sucks. It's the matrix. But stay in it just for a bit.
Yeah.
Get your company. When you can take money out of that company that covers your pay you got from the company you worked at, by all means, leave the job.
Jump out, put in 100% into your business.
That's a calculated risk.
Yes.
Because you don't know if the business is going to succeed. I hope it's going to succeed. I'm not saying it's not going to succeed, but you never know.
I know it's going to succeed.
Yes.
We're putting in 100% of the work. It's like Andrew Tate said, if you do anything in life and you put in 100%, 110% of the work, you will succeed.
No, definitely. I was talking about them starting a company. No, but I totally agree with you. It's the law of the universe. What you put in is what you're going to get out.
Exactly. If I sit here the whole day, my job, getting emails, researching the companies, finding new clients.
Yeah.
If I sit for 3 hours and put in 1 hour of work, that is what I'm going to get out.
Yes.
I'm only going to get out that 30% or 20% of what I put in.
That's so true.
And that's the results I'm going to see.
Yes.
But if I go full on 4 hours, I put in every single thing I have.
Yes.
I'm researching every single company I can find, getting their names, getting their emails, seeing who the CEOs is, contacting them, sending out emails, trying to book that meetings. Yes. I'm going to see my results.
Definitely. I totally agree with you. That's just the law.
That's how life works.
That's how life works.
If you can't
go to the gym and do forceps bicep curls and expect your biceps to grow.
Never.
You need to go to fucking failure on every set.
Of course.
You need to eat right. You need to use the right supplements.
Definitely.
You need to get vitamins. If you want to go on a cut, drink coffee. Interesting fact.
Yes.
Interesting fact. It really works. But you need to put in the work.
Definitely.
You can't just expect something to fall into your lap. That's not how life works.
It's never going to work.
Not at all.
If I take, for instance, let's just give them a small example. Let's take me and you. We have the exact same physique. Me and you start at the gym, eating exactly the same. But like you're saying, I give 70%. I do my reps, I do my set, whatnot, get at 12 reps, and I stop.
Yes.
You're going to 15, 16 reps, but you're pushing that thing till failure.
Yes.
You're going to get a lot bigger and a lot faster than me.
Definitely.
But that's how it works. What you put in is what you get out.
Yes. But I'm going to backtrack a bit. You need to know your vision.
Exactly.
If you want to get big in the gym, you need to go on a bulk. Then you need to go on a cut, and then you need to go on a lean bulk. You need to know your vision before putting in the work.
You have to know what you're doing.
And I mean, you need to know your vision in detail. What car do you want to drive? Where do you want your houses to be?
Exactly.
Where do you want to go on a vacation for the first time?
When do you want to go?
When do you want to go? How much money do you want to have in the bank? Everybody says they want to be a millionaire. My motto is, I don't want to be a millionaire. I want to be a consistent millionaire.
Exactly. Making that million each and every single month.
Yes.
That's how you stay a millionaire.
You need to have a vision. And then you need to motivate yourself to have the discipline to keep grinding.
Of course. That's one of my biggest things in life is discipline. I take, for instance, the gym. And I use it a lot as an example. But for me, it just shows. A lot of the time, I don't have the motivation to go to the gym.
Yes.
But I'm telling myself, get up off your ass and go to the gym.
Yes.
Otherwise, your result is going to fade away.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's how life works. Even in the company.
Yes.
If you go in and say, I'm not really motivated today to put in the work. You slack on that one day.
Oh, that would be nice.
You lose that one day of work. You lose, for instance, another client you could have gotten.
It's like Andrew Tate said, if you want to see an opportunity, never miss a day.
Of course, definitely.
It's literally as simple as that, but that would have been fucking nice.
It would have been nice.
Back for one day.
It would have been very nice. But I have to say as well, keeping in that grind mindset, it's awesome.
It helps.
It's amazing.
It helps.
Keep putting in that work and keep grinding. Like I'm saying, putting in that work every single day of your life. I know I'm going to make it out on the top.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. Because I'm not slacking.
Yes.
I'm not sitting back and relaxing. Yeah, it's comfortable.
Yes.
Comfortable is where losing is at.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's how it works.
Definitely. Like if you haven't failed, you haven't tried hard enough.
Exactly.
You need to fail.
Look at Tom Platt.
Yes.
He always said, failure is where winning is done.
Yes. That's where winning is created.
Exactly.
You need to fail to understand where success could be.
Definitely.
You need to fail.
You have to fail a lot of times to learn and to grow.
Yes. And like you guys listening on the other side of the screen, failing isn't losing everything. That's not failing.
Not at all.
Failing is like landing one of your biggest clients yet and not landing the client.
Exactly.
contacting them, they are interested, you say something wrong, and then they just leave you. That's a result of you failed.
Exactly.
But still, that needs to happen.
Of course. And another example, say you get this massive company as a client. You putting in everything, but in that meeting, say me and you are in the meeting, we slip up on a few things, and they decide to take the smallest package instead of the biggest package.
Yes.
Let's just see how it goes for now.
Yeah.
The interview didn't go very well with the meeting, and that's also failure.
Definitely.
In my eyes, that's failure. We could have done better.
Yes.
So they took the top package we have.
Yes. No, I totally agree. You need to fail to achieve success.
Exactly. You have to grow and learn out of it.
Definitely. What's your plan? Well, let's go into a interview mindset right here. When you go for interview, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself not working my 9 to 5 anymore. Because, like you said, I'm doing that 9 to 5 at the moment, but I'm still focusing in the business. Yes. So I'm still putting in the work, but my main goal is getting out of this 9 to 5 and putting in every single thing I have into the business. Yes, I'm doing emails and finding new companies and finding new clients, but I can do so much more for this company. I can go out, for instance, and do my client work for 5 hours, come back and sit in front of the laptop, editing emails, finding new clients on the internet, on Google Maps. That's one thing I saw, which is amazing. This is also a hint, guys. Go on Google Maps, zoom in, look at the streets, look at where the companies are.
You know how many times I did that for New York clients?
Of course, I did the exact same thing in America.
But then me, Theo, and Willem realized New York are so overpopulated with entrepreneurs. We as South Africans, we're gonna struggle our fucking asses off to get in there. We're still trying. We'll never quit.
If we land that client, it's fucking amazing.
Precisely. But yeah, so not working a 9 to 5.
Exactly. I want to put in 100% of my work and my effort, my time. And another thing, I see myself, I have this vision in a big ass house full of open windows over this amazing view. And I know if I put in every single thing I have into this company, we will make it.
Definitely.
I see myself in this massive, massive house. The laptops are standing on one table. It's just fucking money coming in.
Yeah.
We're sitting in front of the fireplace and we hear the wood crackling. Cigar in the mouth, feet on this footstool type of thing. And just saying to each other, we're busy making it. Yes. The supercars are lined up in that driveway. And kids are running around, they're happy. And that's one of my biggest goals in life. I want to know for certain, I want to give my kids the life they deserve. Yes. They don't deserve a 9 to 5. They don't deserve being trapped in the matrix, being stuck in that matrix. I don't want that at all, because I know where we came from. I had 4 or 5 jobs already, and this last job, look, I'm not going to say I'm not enjoying it, but I know I would enjoy it a lot more.
You've seen what's out there.
Exactly. I've seen a lot of places and a lot of type of work people do, and the world needs that. The world wouldn't be where it is at without those workers.
Stopping you right there. That is so true, and I'll come back to what you just said in a moment. Leave a comment, subscribe, and pin this video and save it. You want to come back to this, because what he just said is it is gonna happen. Unfortunately for you guys, you're gonna have to see it, but fortunately for us, it's definitely gonna happen. But coming back to what you just said, it's so true. We need those type of people. Like, I would say 80% of the world are sheep.
Yes.
And I'm talking about the people. They are sheep. They are followers. They just follow the bosses.
Exactly.
Now the bosses are the other 20%. Okay, so we have 10% left. So the bosses are 20%, and there's a big difference between bosses and leaders.
Of course.
A boss is a fucking piece of shit.
Yes.
And a leader is someone you want to follow.
Exactly.
Someone you would take a bullet for. That's a leader.
Exactly. A boss is that type of person that says, I don't care how you do it, just make sure it's done today.
Yes.
And
Yes.
a leader would come to you and say, listen, what's the problem? How can I help you? How can we sort this out? How can we make this easier for all of us?
Yes.
Let's sort this out. Let's make sure our client is happy. That's the difference between a boss and a leader.
Yeah. And that other 10% is leaders. But that 10% will be narrowed down to around 5%. Because I wouldn't even say 5%, I would say 9%.
Yes.
Because that 9% of people, they really try, but they don't have the skills or they don't have the personality to achieve being a leader.
Exactly.
They would be a great CEO or a great like affiliate. They would be a great co-founder.
Of course.
They would serve a high purpose in a business, or they can create their own business.
Exactly.
But they don't have the skills or the personality or life knowledge
and the mindset
to be a leader.
Yes.
And then you get the top 1%. And they will stay the top 1%.
Always.
Because they are going out doing business with a lot of people. Look at us, for example. Every company we get is different. We need to go fucking study them. Yes. We want to run an ad. Target audience, what they do, how it can benefit you, all this kind of stuff. So we need to learn about a lot of things. So there we are already fucking like this ahead of you guys, because we are consistently and constantly learning and evolving and learning and evolving. We are out there. We are dealing with people. We are dealing with bosses, the fucking idiots. We are dealing with leaders. We are dealing with local people. We are dealing with people that want to start up a company. We are so far in front of you guys. I'm not meaning this to be disrespectful.
Never.
Like, you can just, I want this to open, what I'm saying, I want it to open your eyes. And you're like, fuck, I'm behind.
Yes.
Let me put on my big boy pants and walk where I need to walk.
Yeah, it's not to sound high and mighty and whatnot. No. It's to try and help you guys to understand and realize what's going on. There is a better life out there.
Yes.
And to come back to what you said, there's a lot of different type of clients we have. And nobody is the same. And no company on earth is the same.
Yeah.
And that's one thing your father told us, to be like a chameleon. And that's one thing I took to heart very, very seriously.
Yes.
And the day he said it, I started treating every single person in the same way, but a small difference. Yes. I learned to see what they are like and what they like, how they wanted to be treated, like you said. And that opened my eyes a lot, and starting to learn that, it made me realize it's the exact same thing if you're getting a new client. Yeah. If you walk into a room, let's say we have that meeting, me and you go to the meeting, and we're walking into that boardroom. The big bosses are sitting there. You come in, you scope the room, see, right, there's the big boss, there's a CEO, there's a CEO,
yes,
or whatnot. Yes. And you sit down, and as soon as the first person starts talking, already you can sum him up, let's say 20%, 30%. Yes. You're not going to know him, of course not. He just started talking. Yes. But you can start to realize what he is like and how he sees himself in the way he speaks. Right then and there, you know how he wants to be treated and how you should treat him. Yes. Same goes for the next person and the next person.
That's so true. And it's so Balford, Wolf Street.
Yes,
George
yes.
Balford or something like that. The guy from Wolf Street, that fucking rich guy. Also, when you're doing cold calling, the first 4 seconds is the impression you leave on the client you're calling.
Exactly.
Now that impression can change because it's just the first 4 seconds.
Yes.
So you can still change the impression you leave, but those first 4 seconds is going to stay subconsciously with the guy.
Exactly.
So your first 4 seconds needs to be insane, especially when you're cold calling. When you're cold calling, hello. You can't do that.
No.
You can't do that.
Another example.
Do you have a minute? I want to talk to you about something you can't refuse. And then it's going to go like, okay, I'm listening.
Yes.
Then you need, even though you're not in front of the person, you will go like, so we have this new fucking insane contract that we want to offer to your company. Now, we have done this for a couple of companies, but it's limited.
Yes.
We only have 2 more left. You know what
Yeah,
what I'm doing?
immediately you have their full attention. And it's like the other day, a car insurance calls me, a new car insurance. I already have car insurance, but they call me. They don't know where they get their number, but they called me. And
how do we get other people's number?
yeah, true. But as soon as they called me, you know what the first thing they told me? Hi, sir, how are you? I'm good, thanks. And yourself? It doesn't help. I complain. Nobody listens.
No.
Every single car insurance company that called me sounds exactly the same.
No, man.
The company I called, and I was interested in this company. It looked good. And I called them. Hi, sir. How are you doing today? Immediately, I feel, okay, this is nice. I said, good, thanks. And yourself? No, he said, good. What can I do for you?
Yes.
Immediately, I feel more important.
Yes.
And that's a big feeling that sticks. Like you said, that first 4 seconds is very, very important. If you can make a person feel important in that first 4 seconds, immediately you have their attention.
What you are telling the viewers now is so true. In making the client or any person in life feel important, you will leave a mark with them for the rest of their life.
Always.
Even if they forget you, when they meet you again, they're
going to remember. It's like you said, it's stuck in that subconscious.
Yes. And when you greet somebody, especially in a company, most people do this. They greet you, they're like,
yeah, sharpies. Goodbye.
Keep their hand for a couple of seconds.
Look them in the eye and shake it firmly.
Yes, and keep it for a second or two longer. Not this long, but this is getting weird, man. Okay, but just
keep it like that,
longer,
and then let it go.
Then you let it go. Because they are used, this is fucking, you guys should subscribe. This is insane information we're giving you. Most people are used to that fast handshake,
and
leaving, turning, and walking.
Exactly.
Okay? Even though they're walking together, walking separate ways, doesn't matter. But that extra second and a half, you're holding their hand. They don't know what's going on. So subconsciously, they're like, does this guy like me? Am I important to him? Your subconscious brain doesn't know what's going on.
Yes.
What it needs to do, how it needs to take this information in.
Yes.
And that makes the person feel a nice kind of way. It makes you feel like, okay, shit, that's something new.
Yeah, and he wants to find out. He wants to find out, what does he think of me? Mm-hmm. As soon as he's a bit confused, let me find out how he feels, because I'm curious now. That's how the human mind works.
Yes. If you can spark curiosity and a feeling of excitement in a person's head,
immediately
they would stick with you.
You got them.
They're definitely going to stick with you.
Exactly.
So yes, that was nice.
It was. Thank you so much. I really appreciated this, and it was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's all that counts. Definitely not going to be the last time you see Francois La Grange.
Of course not.
He's definitely going to be back on. Okay, spoiler. For the next 2 podcasts, it's going to be Viliam and Theo. Insane. You need to watch it. I'm busy editing it. It's fucking insane. And the podcast after that. So next Wednesday, it's going to be Viliam and Theo. Next Friday is going to be Viliam and Theo. And the week after that, so 2 weeks from now, Wednesday, there's going to go a podcast out. I'm talking with a bodybuilder. His name is Dean.
You're going to love him.
You're going to love it. I'm going to put a couple of photos. Not now. You need to subscribe, put on notifications, and come back. Then I'm going to put a couple of photos on. Super nice guy. Super chill.
You're going to love him. He's funny.
He wants to live life.
Exactly.
And that's what I like about this guy. He wants to live life. So you guys will meet him over the screen. But stay tuned. Thank you guys so much. And until the next one.
Enjoy, guys.
Cheers.